Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kari Barron, a board-certified doctor of natural medicine. Today I want to talk about something that comes up constantly when I work with clients, and that is detox. Detox has become a very popular topic in the natural health world, but unfortunately, most of the time it's misunderstood and not handled correctly. Many people are trying detox programs, supplements, cleanses, protocols, all of those kinds of things, and they feel worse. They're not feeling any different, like they had made an impact positively, or they're overwhelmed and just stop halfway. One of the biggest reasons that happens is because detox has an order. And if you start in the wrong place, the body will struggle. Most of the people that come to me have worked with somebody else already and tried things already. They've tried different supplements, and that cost adds up quickly, both in taxing your budget and the available energy for your body to support detox. Those supplements have to be digested. They've tried different detox programs like parasites, heavy metals, plastics, bacteria, mold, fungus, candida. They've tried diets, cleanses, protocols they found online, and they are often saying something like, I feel like I'm doing everything right I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm still feeling exhausted. Or my labs look normal, but I feel terrible. Or I tried detox and it makes me feel worse. If that sounds familiar, please know this. There is usually nothing wrong with your body. What's often missing is the correct sequence and the right guidance for your individual situation. Spring is actually the perfect time to talk about detox. Historically, spring has been when people do deep cleaning of their homes. I had an elderly woman at our church when I was growing up that she would have high school students come over once a year and clean everything. We'd wash the walls, dust the ceiling, wipe down all of the cabinets, clean the floors, and we're talking about moving furniture and cleaning underneath with, dusting it, then, wet mopping it and making sure everything was spotless. Area rugs were taken outside and the dust and debris were beaten out of them. Quick vacuum would never do with this woman. We washed the bedding, we washed the windows inside and out, and then opened them up so that fresh air would move through the house. And we didn't just wipe down one surface and call it good. We reset the entire environment. And the body often needs that same type of intentional reset. Let's think about it in a simple way. Detox means the body is moving waste and debris out of its hiding places in order to eliminate it from the body completely. But if we're mobilizing toxins before the body has the ability to remove them efficiently, those toxins can end up circulating instead of leaving. That's when people start to feel worse instead of better. So the order matters. First, we reduce incoming toxins. Then we make sure the body has enough water. Then we support the elimination pathways, and only after those pieces are in place do we really start addressing deeper detox layers. So today I want to walk you through the correct order of detox. This is an overview, and this is the framework I use when working with clients because it respects how the body was designed to function. I want to emphasize something very, very important. This is not a one-size-fits-all protocol. This is a framework. Every person is different, which is why guidance and testing can be so helpful. But the order generally looks like this. The first step in detox is actually reducing what's coming into the body. If we're constantly adding new toxins while trying to detox, the body is working uphill. This might include looking at things like processed foods, pesticide exposure in non-organic food, cleaning products, cosmetics and personal care products, cooking equipment that adds aluminum, plastic, or toxic chemicals to your foods. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to change everything overnight. I would never want you to do that. I wouldn't do that. That would be overwhelming and unsustainable. But becoming intentional about reducing the incoming load makes detox much easier for the body, and it makes so much sense. It's similar to cleaning your house. Before you start removing the debris, you make sure you're prepared. You have a trash bag ready, maybe some boxes to sort what you're keeping from what you're getting rid of. If there's clutter on the floor, you clear a path so you can actually move around the room. You might even open a window to bring in some fresh air. Then you begin removing the junk. Once the clutter is gone, you can finally clean the surfaces, the floors, counters, windows, and everything else. The preparation makes the whole process smoother and more effective. Many people are trying detox supplements while their body is still dealing with constant incoming exposure, and they haven't made a pathway for the body to clear the stuff out. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. Again, this is where guidance can help you prioritize what matters most for your body. So step number 2 is hydration. Water, water, water. Water is the body's main transport system. It helps move waste through the blood, the kidneys, the lymphatic systems, the digestive system, and through sweating. When detox begins, the body is mobilizing debris and waste products. If there's not enough water available, those toxins can recirculate instead of leaving. Many people are chronically dehydrated without realizing it. It's very common. Most times, simply improving hydration can make a noticeable difference in how the body feels. Before we start mobilizing deeper toxins, we need to make sure the exit doors are open. These include the liver, kidneys, colon, the lymphatics, the skin, and the lungs. These systems are responsible for removing waste from the body. If they're sluggish, detox can feel uncomfortable. And this is where people run into problems. They begin mobilizing toxins without supporting the body's ability to eliminate them. And then they experience things like headaches, fatigue, brain fog, skin reactions like rashes or red spots, digestive upset in the form of diarrhea, constipation, or vomiting if it's done too quickly. And they assume detox is not working or it's bad. But often simply the body wasn't prepared first. And the person may not be listening to all the clues the body is providing. The next layer is something that surprises many people. Parasites. Parasites are far more common than most people in the United States would like to believe. Around the world, parasite cleansing has historically been part of a seasonal health practice. Many cultures recognize that parasites can place a significant burden on the body. Parasites can interfere with digestion, contribute to inflammation, harbor bacteria and viruses, and even hold on to heavy metals. So when practitioners address parasites early, it often removes a major stressor from the system. Again, this is not something that everyone should jump into blindly, and not everyone needs to do a parasite cleanse. This is where understanding your body and your situation becomes important. That's why the root cause landscape blood panel is so valuable. It can show through the infection marker if there is a challenge to the immune system, and parasites definitely challenge the immune system. After those earlier steps are in place, the body is better prepared to address deeper toxins and feel comfortable through the process. These deeper toxins can include heavy metals, environmental toxins, and organ stress. These chemicals and toxins can accumulate over time and affect how the body functions. Mercury alone can mess with the nervous system, including the brain, lymphatics and immune system, reproductive organs, and their ability to produce appropriate hormones, and the oxygen delivery system, which God built into the red blood cells. But again, this step should not come first unless there is a dire emergency, which in some cases is necessary. Trying to detox heavy metals when the body is not prepared can create unnecessary stress and even endanger the individual. Finally, we reach the deepest level of detox, cellular detox. This is where toxins that are stored in the tissues and the cells begin to be addressed. At this stage, we often begin supporting mitochondrial energy production in a greater way, cellular repair, and deeper tissue detoxification. For many people who struggle with fatigue and brain fog, this cellular level is extremely important. And again, it works best when the earlier steps are supported first, and we do things in order. One of the biggest frustrations people experience in the wellness world is trying to follow general advice meant for everyone. But your body is unique. Your history is unique. Your exposures are unique. And what your body needs first may be very different from what someone else needs. This is why I emphasize having a structured process and personalized guidance, not guesswork, not random supplements, and not a one-size-fits-all detox plan. This is why I use the root cause landscape blood panel. It helps us see what types of stressors may be affecting the body so we can prioritize what needs attention first. Would it be infection or toxins, or do we need to work on the mitochondrial energy first? So I am hosting a live open house where we will walk through how to understand the root cause landscape results. If you've already run the test, you'll be able to bring your questions and learn more about what your results may be showing you. If you haven't run the test yet, you're welcome to join us anyway and learn more about how it works before deciding if it's something you want to do. I'll put the details in the copy. Remember this, your body is not broken. It is designed to heal. And when we remove the obstacles and support the body in the right order, it often begins to move toward balance again. Thanks for spending this time with me today.